Alright everybody, today we're going to be doing a commentary on Ao Kuang. Ao Kuang. It is going to be a conquest match. Our teams are going to be Ao Kuang, Xbalanque, Thor, Bastet, and Athena versus Fen. I've never remember how to say his name, so we're going to call him Fenner, Bakasura, Ra, Odin, and Hell. You don't see Hell a lot. Give you that. I'm going to start out with the shoes. Is that what they call them now? Just shoes. And 2 health pots and a mana pot. Going to be in the middle lane against, I don't remember who, but I'm pretty sure it's a Ra, if I had to guess. And then maybe their Fen or their Bakasura is jungling. I'm not sure. I don't think we have a jungler. Oh, maybe we do. We'll have to watch. I don't remember. This is a while ago when I played, but we'll have to check it out. My first ability I take is the tornado. The sweet tornado. What is it? What does he say when he puts the tornado down? I can't remember what it is, but it's really cool. Something about storms. I don't remember. It's sweet though. But yeah, so I'm just kind of waiting it out. Looks like they probably went and took some jungle buffs. Is why he's not in mid yet. And yeah, let's check it out. I actually don't know what Ao Kuang's passive is. I can probably go check that earlier. All right, so here we go. And you see me use the tornado before the wave gets in. What I used to do when I played Ao Kuang is I'd put the tornado on top of them when they were in lane. But if you put it in front of them while they're running forward, you'll be able to get all the minions in 100%, and you actually can have a shot at hitting the lane partner or your lane enemy as well, which is really nice. And you can see he hasn't came back in the lane yet. I'm kind of worried. I'm waiting. I'm making sure he doesn't come for a gank. I'm going to go put my tornado over there. And you see me just kind of chilling in lane so far. Ao Kuang's probably one of the best mid laners. I'd say maybe next would be Isis. And maybe Ra could compete. Not 100% sure. But there's Ra. Looks like he picked up the mana buff, or is that the cooldown buff? I can't tell, but this is obviously a little bit earlier because they changed the buffs now where you can only pick up one at a time, and the graphics are a little bit different. You can only pick one buff up at a time, and you can what is it, you can only pick up one at a time, and they drop on the ground so that other people, anyone can take it from any camp, so that's kind of cool. And you see me over here I was gonna put one down, but I decided to save my mana a little bit and hold off. Just let my minions run forward. It looks like there's no jungler for... Oh, maybe, wait a minute. Actually, I take that back. I think Bakasura is jungling because I know Fen's in lane over there. So you see Ra trying to poke me a little bit here, do a little bit of harass. He gets a little bit off there, not too bad, but the right lane takes out Odin and is going to have some free attack on that tower. Wow, they dove that tower really fast. Look at them. They're past the first tower. They both dived, it looks like, unless one of them went back. Our Bastet is sitting in base. I don't know what happened there. You see me trying out. I poked down him pretty well, but I'm getting a little bit low on mana, so I was just kind of checking out everyone's item builds there. You see this time I threw one down because I wanted to see if I could hit Ra, and I didn't hit Ra that time. So I'm just going to take out the minions, and we're going to move on. Obviously, it's pretty even right now. We have a tiny little gold advantage, which is surprising because we actually didn't jungle, but we did get that kill, so I guess that makes sense why we're up a little bit of gold. It looks like Odin is going to push a little bit into that right lane. Did Bastet? I guess she did go back out of the base. But you can see Odin, it looks like it's going to, little poke the tower a little bit to get some damage off on that tower. It looks like the left side's doing pretty even right now. It's not doing too bad. And you can see me try to hit Squall here and missed. I'm going to see if I can sneak by there without taking damage, which I did. We'll let my minions poke a little bit at the tower. And we're both level 5 right now, so he does have his ult. I have my ult. And we'll see how that goes. And that's pretty much it for right now. Not too much else to talk about. You can see him doing a little harass there. Hit me. I'm going to be a little bit low on mana. Should have saved a little bit more of my mana up. There goes Bastet taking out the... Oh, it looks like Bastet is actually jungling for our team. I guess Bastet is jungling. So actually, Xbalanque over there is taking a solo lane against Fen and Hell, which is definitely going to be kind of difficult. I'm surprised how well he's doing so far. You can see I'm hitting all the minions. I was trying to see if I could trap him over there and hit him a little bit. There goes his ultimate. Wow, like, woo. That was that was really, really close, and he actually hit me on that, so kind of bummed. But it doesn't do too much damage yet, so I'm probably going to have to go back here. I don't know if I do or not, but I'm probably going to have to. Maybe I get a little bit more harass off, might as well. Checking out the builds, checking out the enemy, what he's building up, just to see what I can do. There goes Odin taking out Athena over on the right lane, but it looks like Thor is going to try to go in maybe for a kill, maybe. Looks like he is way up there, maybe trying to do something, make something happen. And you can see just the pure pushing power of Ra up into the mid lane. He's really low on mana right now, which is one problem he has. And there we go, we take out Odin on the right lane, as I thought. And Bastet and Athena are going to go do some tower pushing right there and see if I can... Ooh, so good. It's one thing I like to do with Ao Kuang. I think it usually works out better for me if I kind of predict almost where he's going to go instead of just trying to put it right on him. I try to move it off a little bit to the side of him so he tries to run it, or if he moves away a little bit, he'll run into it. But I do find that Ao Kuang ult is pretty easy to dodge if you're far away from it and you're just paying attention. He's going to go in there for some heal. It's just a shame I don't have a tornado. I'm going to have to back out before I take too much damage because those minions do quite a bit of damage even at level 7. We're pushing at level 8 here. So, I mean, pretty much, we have a little bit of an advantage, sort of. Oh, there goes down our, Shibalonke down in the solo lane. But we did take out a Bakasura, so not too bad. I mean, it's pretty even still. Not too much has happened, but it definitely looks like we're pulling ahead a little bit. And there goes the... I'm going to see if I can grab him there. I should have pulled it down because I would have hit the minions if I missed. And I'm going to let my minions do a little bit of a push there, and they're going to go down pretty easy, but... I need some more stuff. I'm going to go with the cooldown reduction. Actually, I'm looking around here. I go for the cooldown, the Shoes of Magic, I believe. And I'm going to pick up the... what am I going to pick up? Gem Isolation, which gives me the slowing ability after I get it all maxed out. Right now, it's just going to give me some health, mana, and some magic power, which is okay for me at this point. And pick up some health and mana pots. So it's a pretty standard pickup, nothing too crazy going on. I'm looking at what Ra has. He has the Shoes of Focus as well, so he's going to have a really short cooldown on his ultimate, which is going to be a little bit of a problem. We'll have to make sure we watch out for that. And yeah, he is not, and there you go, he is not leveled up any more than I am, so it's pretty even at this point. But you can see that he does have a really good push in the mid lane. I'm going to try to put up some side lane. I think all of my stuff's almost been in the mid lane, all of my my commentary so far. Let me try to pull that right there. I don't know why I did that, but oh well. And you can see the right lane's pushing farther into it, farther into the right lane. They're not doing too much over there, just trying to keep pushing. Looks like it is. They're going to try to go for the Odin, I think, over there again. They have him right under the tower. They've been there for a long time. Looks like Shibalonke just respawned, and we're just kind of chilling over there. Looks like the left tower's taking a ton of damage, a lot of damage over there. It's probably going to go down, if I had to guess. It looks like so, unless the minions and the left tower goes down. But we did take out Odin and Bakasura, and we did lose Bastet to the tower. However, wait, how did Bastet rotate to the right lane to help? I don't know how she would have got taken out by a tower. So, I don't upgrade my 2 hardly at all until the very end, because I think the 2 is, in my opinion, it's an escape for Ao Kuang, but it's really not. It's not a very good escape at all. It's a pretty terrible escape, but it's his only escape, and you see me hit him again there. It's just kind of why I move it off to the side, because he won't expect it. If I try to aim it on, he'll probably move away from it. And anytime you see me try to get over there and see if I can get the kill on him, but I can't. But we did take out the enemy Fen. They took out our Shibalonke. And here comes Bak roaming to the left lane. I use my 2 just to try to see if I can get out of it, which I will be able to, it looks like. And they're going to do some healing over there. Too bad I don't have my tornado. Actually, Ra doesn't even go in for any of the healing, so a little odd there. Don't know why he didn't go in for anything there. But it looks like he's just going to back. I believe he backed. And it's Bak's going to come over here and do some damage to the mid. He's going to, pull out and move over to the left. And you see me type in Bak hitting left. That's I didn't really remember what the command or the quick chat was for enemies incoming left, so I just typed in real quick, just in case they wanted to know. And just tell them my enemy is still missing middle. I'm 1 level up for their mid from their raw, so I'm gonna let that push up there. I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna go back. Don't know why I went back really. Probably should have stayed, and then he comes back, so I decided to stay. They take out a Thor onto the right lane, and he's going to be pushing that Athena back. Athena's super close to death on the right lane. See if she can escape. She's under the tower. Definitely not a smart idea. I'd just be getting back from that point. There goes our Shibalanke. Fen takes out Shibs. That means they're probably going to be pushing that left lane pretty hard over there. Odin is definitely going after that Athena. Athena's going to need to back out. And there goes Athena, as I thought. But she did take out Odin there. Must have done her taunt and then her shield. You can see left getting taken down a little bit. Taken, I guess, not taken. Apologize for that. And see me hit him again. It's really funny because he's gotten hit by all 3 of mine that I put out, and I'm out of mana. It's going to be pretty hard for me to do anything. I'm probably have to go back here. And we take out the enemy Fen. Our Bastet takes out Fed. So, and then we also take out the Bakasura at that point. So that's not too bad. Looks like Athena is pushing off to the left lane with Bastet and Shibalanke. And I'm looking for some items if I want to take an active. I do pick up meditation. And yeah, I really don't have anything else. I should actually pick up probably beads in case a Fen would come pick me up. But it doesn't really matter. And it looks like Ra may be taking down my tower while I was gone, which just shows how good Ra is at. And she's gonna run right into that tornado. I'm gonna try to punish her for taking out my tower as much as I can, or him, I guess. I don't know. I just called it her. And that just kind of shows you the pure pushing, the mid push, the lane push from Ra is just so good. He has such high sustain as well with that heal. And that Celestial Beam is just really, really, really good at taking out minions, even at level 12s, 11s. So, I mean, he's just such a good mid. Not saying, but I still think I've been playing a lot more of Isis lately. And, dang, Isis is like, oh man, I love Isis. And I'm going to try to push down his lane now since he was pushing my lane down while I backed. So I'm going to see if I can push his lane down. I don't know if abilities, do they actually help towers or not? I'm not 100% sure. But I'd put one down there anyway. You can see him. I'm going to try to take it down as much as I can to even it up with the one he took of mine. Let's see if I can push it down. It's going to be real close. You can see Ra heading into the mid. I've been targeted by the tower, so I'm going to back out. Really, really close, but not quite enough. And we took out their enemy. Odin looks like they're pushing really hard left. Again, left lane has been lacking a little bit this game, but not much you can do about that. Right now, it's pretty much even. They have about 1k... Yeah, about 1.2k gold advantage, and we have 1 kill advantage on him. 2 kill advantage on him now, which means we're still about back by 1k. Which is probably due to their jungler. No, their jungler is actually level 8. We've been be able to shut down a much of his, opportunities. We've not allowed Bakasura to really do anything special. Then we take out their Fen again. So, I mean, I'm still 0-0-0. I've not got a kill yet. But it's because this mid has just been really, really passive. Not too aggressive at all. We did take out their Hell, and yeah, I mean, we're doing a really good job. Left lane is definitely pushing back a little bit to try to keep that tower up. Right lane is doing a really good job, not taking too much damage to the tower, and doing a lot of damage to the enemy tower. So, I mean, we're not doing terrible right now. It's doing pretty good. I tell him box heading right. Make sure they know that. A really, really passive mid. So, not much to talk about at this point. Nothing too exciting going on. We're down 2 towers, however. One in the mid. But as soon as I can get this Ra dead or backed, I can take out that mid tower pretty easily. You can just see we're both really, really good at pushing mid. I'm going to try to see if I can hit my ult. I'm trying to see if I can get him down some damage first, and doesn't look like I hit him, and he's going to go into it again, and that's happened. That's the 4th time, and here comes Shib. I didn't see him coming in yet. I didn't see him rotating in. If I did, I probably would have held back, wait for him to jump, and then use my ult, but you take what you can get, and it looks like he's just gonna run off back to his left lane, maybe. Actually, looks like he's taking out a XP camp first, and I did hit him with that tornado, but I did hit with a tower, so I'm gonna back a little bit. Should have picked up maybe a Kronos pendant instead, and you see me run back into that tower. I'm gonna try to hit him with a squall, missed. That would have helped me out a lot there, and he's just gonna be able to use this heal ability and go back up to basically like nothing happened, except he has very, very little mana. And we destroyed the right enemy tower, but we lost our left, which is gonna expose our Phoenix. But they did lose their Bakasura, which is definitely going to hurt them, but it isn't. It would have been a lot worse if they would have lost their Ra or their Fen or one of those guys. And we did take out the mid tower because we did get them to back. So with mid tower gone, I can probably go up help left, I'm guessing is what I'm going to do. There goes Shib, so I'm probably want to go help left. Looks like no one is in the right lane. Looks like everyone's left, and they did take out Hell and Fen. So left lane is now clear. All of us are left, but it is clear. And we are up now by 6 kills. No, yeah, 6 kills. We're down 1 tower, but we do have about a 2k gold advantage. So it's still pretty even, but we're slightly taking ahead on the kills and on the gold as well. Looks like Ra's back into the mid lane. Looks like he's heading left, maybe to help left lane or to maybe take a buff. I'm not 100% sure. Probably to take a buff since you're losing, or you know, I'm guessing he's trying taking a buff. I told him left lane's missing, but it didn't really matter. I shouldn't have really said that because both left laners were dead at that point. Looks like they're taking out right a little bit more. Looks like Ra is nowhere to be found. It must be taking more buffs than one, because you can still do that in this game. And it looks like Ra actually snuck up behind me, and I'm probably gonna go down here. I did hit Ra with my ultimate to back him out, but yeah, just really poor watching on my part. Really poor awareness. I should have known that he was missing, and he was probably going to be somewhere in the left lane because I saw him move off to that area, but I just didn't really think of anything of it, and then when they came in, it was just way too late for me to do anything. So just a really bad play on my part, which puts me at 0-1 now, and have a 30-second left for respawn. We're still up, 5 kills, and we're up a good amount of gold, about 4 or 5k. So we're not doing terrible, and we did take out Hell, and really, really close for Bastet to die there. Bastet's actually doing really, really good, like insanely good. Like people, say Bastet's really bad, and we haven't seen her in a lot of competitive matches. If you guys watch the tournaments on Saturdays and Sundays, you never see her in competitive. But maybe she's played once, or maybe I don't know. But at least in recent competitive, she hasn't been played at all. And a lot of people say that she definitely needs a rework, which I agree with. I really don't like Bastet, but in pubs and in casual matches, no. She can definitely do some good stuff, and she's really. I've seen some other people talk about her, some of the bigger players talk about her, and they say that she, especially like Dry Bear and those guys. If you haven't checked out them, check them out. You can see me, ooh, so close there, and I'm probably gonna pick up a kill here, maybe. No, I'm not gonna get that one. But I'm trying to pick up this Raw kill, but he did heal up too bad, or enough. They did take out Athena. I don't think we actually took any of them out. They don't let that Odin get away, man. That is just terrible. And I'm going to pick up that Raw kill, thanks to Thor coming in there with his stun. And actually, Odin kills Bastet. Odin, come on, man. That should have been an easy kill. Bastet could have used her jump and took her out. I guess Odin could have used his jumps and get away, but, man. And definitely, there's something going on here. We need to take something out here. And there goes Bakasura. And Fen's so close to death. And I used my tornado there because I got hit. So I just kind of panicked and threw it down. It looks like I did hit Hell with it. But back to what I was saying. Bastet, I've seen people play her. And, people say she's bad. But, man, she's definitely got some potential in casual. But, her passive's pretty terrible. And she's really not that fantastic. You can see me just throw that inside of the rings of Odin, just because I don't know what else to do. Bakasura actually came back. I didn't notice that, and he left. Ooh, what a snipe! And down goes Hell. Odin really, really low health. Surprised I didn't kill him there, but that ultimate, but whatever. But yeah, Bastet, definitely has some potential in casual, but I do agree in competitive. It just seems to me that there's tons of other picks. And if you guys don't watch the competitive tournaments, it helps a ton, and they're really, really fun to watch. And if you guys don't know where to watch those at, you can watch those on Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays is the North American tournament, and Sunday is the European tournament. It lasts quite a bit, a couple, 4 or 5 hours usually, if there's a decent amount of teams. If you guys don't know where to find that at, it's at Twitch TV / Smite Game, and it is on Saturdays and Sundays. Not 100% sure which time, but yeah. Earlier in the day, not at night. Earlier in the day, in the morning. At least for me, I think the North American one starts at 12 on Saturdays, 12 afternoon, and it lasts until 4 or 5, I think. Maybe not that long. I think it lasts about 4. But if you guys haven't watched it, you guys should definitely watch it. It's sponsored by Hi-Rez, the makers of the game. If you guys didn't know that, it's sponsored by them. And the winner of the tournament takes home $1,000. Is it $1,000 every weekend? I think it's $1,000. I think it's $1,000 every weekend, and then obviously they split it up between the team of 5. And I'm not 100% sure if anyone can enter. I think so. I think if you have a team of 5, you can enter the tournament. But just they're pretty good. And I mean, I'm sure if you guys have heard of any competitive scene, it's pretty good. I mean, they're decent. They're not terrible. Everyone who enters it is definitely pretty good. But I'm pretty sure anyone can enter. You have to enter a thing or a form or something. But yeah, it's really, really fun to watch, and it'd be fun to enter if I had a team. So that's really, really cool. If you guys want to, I'm sure you can find more information on it somewhere else. But that's all I know about it, really. And you can see me come into this really, really bad play by me. That was suicide. I'm so glad that I got out of that when I did. Right now we're up 6 kills, 5k gold, not about 4k gold. And they do have an enemy missing again. Bakasura DC'd again. And I'm 2-1. So, excuse me. So not terrible, but we did take out. They're up by a tower. Hey, no, what? Oh, never mind. We're tied with towers actually. See if I can take out him there. That was a really poor ultimate. Should not have used that one. We did take out their Fen, which, he's been stopped pretty hard. I'm gonna try to come over here and take some of the damage, and Odin actually didn't pursue, unfortunately. But whoa, wasn't Athena just 1 health? Whoa, man. Alright, so Odin jumps there, pretty low health. Looks like he gained a lot of health as well. I'm going to use my tornado in that situation. It's going to hit him. It's going to go down, and I'm going to use my squall to finish him off. Odin done. Really had no chance to get out of that. It was pretty much game over. So even if I didn't hit that squall, he most likely would have died. And looks like we're going to push right lane. Left lane's getting pushed up pretty far by its own. So we're probably going to push up right lane here and take out the right tower. Bastet's still jungling. Level 20 is a jungling still. I would have appreciated if he would have just helped us take out right tower. But whatever. Maybe he'll take out mid. And this is probably going to result in getting taken out. I used the tornado there for 3 minutes. Wait, actually, never mind. I thought there was only 3 minutes there. I was like, why did I do that? And there was right tower. Now we are up a tower. And yeah, that's pretty good to be up a tower. 22 minutes in. We're up about 8k gold. And yeah, so it's going pretty good. We're up 10 kills now. It's definitely getting to that point where we're just snowballing into the victory. I mean, it's still possible for them to come back, but it's going to be really hard for them to do it. Fen runs over there and gets hit by a tornado and dies from it. So pretty easy kill for me to pick up. I'm 4-1 now. But it gets better. Do not worry. It definitely gets better. Looks like I'm going to get attacked by the Phoenix there because I hit the hell. And it looks like our Bastet is in the left, still jungling. Why? I have no idea. I hate when people do that. You should be helping your team right now instead of doing that. You see me use my ultimate, go down the lane there, and definitely take out that Odin there. It was very, very nice. Looks like Raw's Thor's going down. He ran right into the raw healing. circle and just went down. I'm gonna use my skull there. Missed both of them. They kind of like went off in two directions and went right between them. But even after those exchanges, we did pretty good. Still up by 10 kills and up by about 8k gold. So it's going pretty nicely. Bastet over into the left, still jungling. It looks like they have Raw and Hell both alive so far. I only see Hell. Looks like our Shibalanke is in base for some reason for an extremely long time. Like, hurry up. Come on, Shib. I'm solo into the right lane with Raw and Hell. I probably should back up and just get out. Wow. Like, Shibalanke, you need to spend way less time in the base, especially this late in the game. And Bastet needs to get out of that jungle. Like, 24 minutes in, level 20, you don't need to be jungling. Like, why are you jungling? She's taking out the Gold Fury, which I do appreciate. But at this point, it's kind of going to be overkill. We're up 10 kills, and we're up, so much gold already, Gold Fury probably wasn't necessary at that point. And I really wish she would have been helping me in right lane, but it is what it is. And it definitely didn't hurt us to get Gold Fury, but it probably wasn't that beneficial. Builds are pretty much complete for both teams. Looks like Raw in the mid lane is just chilling. Looks like he might have backed out in the mid lane. Yeah, he's in the jungle with Bastet. Bastet's trying to get out of there. Looks like Athena has joined the fight. This is pretty epic here. Say goodbye. Oh, double kill. Let's see. Oh, triple kill. That was so good. So good. You see me take it out there for a triple kill. Actually, my first triple kill in the game. First triple kill I've ever gotten. So that's pretty exciting to hit that. The tornado pretty much finished it off, and the ulti kind of hit all of them, and the tornado just kind of finished them off after the ulti didn't kill them. So that's really nice there. Kind of seals the deal with Hell being in the mid lane, and she's just going down. No way for her to take it, and we're going to take this mid tower. At this point, up 13 kills, up 11k gold. It's game over. Like, unless they could come out with some kind of like cheesy, like kill one of the Phoenixes, run in and kill the Minotaur real quick. But obviously it doesn't happen, and we end up winning that 26 minutes in, so pretty early on. But definitely was a great game for us, and was my first triple kill, so that's really exciting. And first one of the day, you can see me, and yeah, so you see my first triple kill, almost level 1 mastery rank for Ao Kuang. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. Please, if you'd like to see this or more, please subscribe and like this up. And I will see you guys later. Peace, and play some more Smite.